Welcome back. How did your group approach the gifted identification of Yulia? To meet the rule for portability, Yulia's data does support identification in specific academic aptitude for reading and writing using the following data. She did score at the advanced level in both reading and writing on her state assessment. Her normed reference achievement test was at the 99th percentile in reading. The language arts teacher did score her at the 97th percentile in academic aptitude. This included an observation in both reading and writing. She did win the national contest with her poetry writing. Now, the team did have to investigate this contest to determine the validity and reliability of this contest placement. Now, another identification determination that could be added is world language. Some districts may feel the 98% on the Criterion Reference Chinese test definitely demonstrates above grade level performance. The performance evaluation of the video project the team may determine exceeds standards, and the teacher being able to provide evidence that Yulia's class performance exceeds standards may be all of the evidence necessary to add world language to her determinations. So let's return to this slide. Yulia does not have a qualifying cognitive score, so a team must determine if data indicate Yulia is high achieving or is she gifted. In reviewing the characteristics of both, I think Yulia's body of evidence will demonstrate that she certainly has an exceptional level beyond her peers in performance, that she is able to generate complex and abstract ideas and comprehend at a high level, that she's able to make inferences and connects those concepts. She certainly is a self-directed learner, and her teacher reports her asking questions versus just answering them. Now, some of you might have thought about adding creativity to her identification. After all, both the language arts teacher and the foreign language teacher ranked her very highly on the normed reference observation scale for creativity. Many of you might argue winning a national contest in poetry requires a high level of creativity. And you may also state that her performance evaluation or her classroom performance exceeds standards for creativity, therefore giving you the evidence to add creativity to her identification as well. What questions or concerns do you have based on this information about Yulia? Stop the webinar now and discuss those with your group. Again, if you're not completing this webinar with your AU Gifted lead, it is important to make note of your questions and review the gifted determinations you made for Yulia. At this point, after your discussion, you have finished your scenario with Yulia and you will be ready to begin your scenario for Dustin.